You probably saw the news that City Plaza is attempting a third en bloc sale. Now, most people focus on one angle. If the en bloc goes through, owners make a lot of money. But let me tell you something more important than what you're actually reading in the news. Now, ask yourself one question. What if you're a tenant there? Now, let's use this City Plaza as a real case study because it clearly shows the difference between ownership and renting a commercial property. And this isn't about right or wrong. You must remember, there's no such thing as whether it's a right or wrong. It's about very much more, as I mentioned earlier, it's about control. Now, if you own the property and you're owner in City Plaza, now if an en bloc succeeds, you benefit. If land value rise, you also benefit also as well. Man. If the rent actually increase, you definitely benefit. You have asset appreciation on your side. You're not just running a business, you're actually building equity at the same time. Now, but ownership also comes with responsibilities. Now, mortgage obligations are like interest. You also need to pay for maintenance, and that's the reason why they're going for en bloc, because maintenance getting higher. You also run into risk if, let's say, the unit is vacant, and of course, uncertainty in the en bloc doesn't go through what's going to happen. Now, so ownership isn't risk-free. It's just a different type of risk as compared to rent. Versus, if let's say, example, if let's say you take a look at renting, if you're a tenant, you don't really carry debt. You stay flexible, you can relocate if you feel that the location isn't that suitable for you. And if let's say business conditions change, you can always change. Your capital stays in your operations and your capital doesn't get stuck into the business. So for some business, that makes a lot of sense. Now, but of course, there are some uncomfortable parts to it also as well. If City Plaza successfully goes into an en bloc, you have to move and renovation cost restarts all over again. Customer familiarity, everything all reset all over again. Rental rates, the next location may also be higher. Okay, so your business continuity is no longer in your hands, ma. The real difference is not so much about just profit, ma. And what many business owners always misunderstand is that the difference between owning and renting isn't just about the returns. It's about control. It's about stability. And all these affects your future on the business, ma. Owning means you control your location stability. Renting means your location stability depends very much on someone else, which is your landlord. In a case like City Plaza, if the en bloc really happens and goes through, owners will smile, tenants will scramble, tenants will have to start looking for a place. And so which is better? There's no universal right or wrong. There's no right or wrong in this context. And City Plaza is also known as where the wholesalers are, especially for the fashion business. Now you can see a lot of online shops, you can see a lot of some of the retails around your neighborhood. They all come here to actually take stock. Okay, so it is a lot more easier and convenient for these people to come because all the suppliers are all here. Now imagine if let's say this place actually en bloc and becomes successful, all the suppliers will be spread all over the place, and what's going to happen? Business will be affected definitely. Now if your business is short term, and you're still trying out and you're still seeing whether is it okay, and your business can be very mobile at low renovation costs, then renting can be a smart move for now, for a start. Now, but if your business is long term and location is sensitive, especially over here, and okay, maybe you got some renovation costs and it's very much relationship driven, then you must ask yourself one serious question. If I am being forced to move in 5 years, what does that cost mean to you? Okay, because that's the real risk, you see. And of course, I have the last final thought for you guys to really think about also. City Plaza's en bloc attempt isn't just property news. It's a reminder. It's a reminder for business owner. Do you want to be in a position where you benefit from the redevelopment, or do you want to be in a position whereby you're being displaced by the current situation? So ownership and rental both work, but only if they align with your business strategy.